your girl Angelle, and welcome back to Angelle's Life. So, I have another pregnancy update, another 2 weeks kind of clumped together for the exact same reason that the other ones was clumped together last time. Because, one, between work, being pregnant, being a wife, trying to make YouTube videos about the other stuff that I need to make YouTube videos about, and so on and so forth, I just kind of got backed up in week 34. Today, I am in day 0 of week 36. Yes, I am 9 months pregnant now. So, in case y'all don't know, if you are 36 weeks, you are also 9 months pregnant. So, shout out to all the people who are 36 weeks and 9 months pregnant, okay? But, I am in day 0 of week 36, so I am going to go ahead and talk about weeks 34 and 35 with y'all today. Try not to make this video too long. Y'all know I'm long-winded, so excuse me if it runs a little long. So, to start it off, week 34, now I told y'all that in week 33 the heartburn came back. In week 34 it was no different. Heartburn was on 1,000, and that's probably one of the things that bothered me the most. Also in week 34 I had I'm still belching the same. I'm still constipated the same. My appetite, believe it or not, my appetite slowed down a little. Even though I'm not going to say I never had like a crazy, like super crazy appetite throughout my pregnancy, but in week 34, it did slow down a little bit where I just wasn't as hungry all the time. In weeks 34 and 35, I peed a lot more. Now, I know to some people that's like a sign of what they call lightning, which is when the baby drops. But to be completely honest, my entire pregnancy, I've pretty much been carrying low. So I don't necessarily believe that he's dropped so much so, because throughout my entire pregnancy, I have been carrying low, and I have always had to pee crazy, and my incontinence has, I've told y'all about that like every week. So I really don't necessarily think that that's the thing, because I've been carrying low the whole time anyway. What else? Believe it or not, for weeks 34 and 35, I've been a little bit more in control of my emotional state. I have not been as emotional to where I'll like cry or get angry or just be, all crazy and like 0 to 100 so much. I've been kind of more in control of my emotions in week 34 and 35, because to be completely honest with y'all, week 34 and 35 was a lot similar. I didn't have any doctor's appointments. Nothing new was really going on. My weight fluctuated, which I'll talk about a little bit, but nothing really crazy went on in week 34 or 35, or nothing really new happened, to be completely honest with you. One of the days in week 35, the baby didn't move for like maybe 4 or 5 hours. I was absolutely freaked the fuck out. But I was like in there moving him around like, hey, bro, what you doing in there, bro? Because usually he's so active. So it like completely caught me off guard when he was just like chill. It's like, no, my G, you can't be chill at this point. Okay, you've been turned up this whole time, so you need to stay turned up, because that's the only way mama feel comfortable. So yeah, that freaked me out, and that happened like maybe 3 or 4 days ago. But really, y'all, besides that, nothing really new happened. So in week 33, I told y'all that my ending weight was 141. I actually lost a pound in week 34, because my ending weight was 140. And for week 34, my ending weight was 144. So I lost a pound from week 34, from week 33 to 34, and then gained 4 more pounds from week 34 to 35. So, and that does kind of, catch me a little bit because my total weight gain throughout the whole pregnancy at a max should roughly be 35 pounds. Y'all know I keep telling y'all that with my BMI. So, she basically only has 1 more pound to spare. Okay, so we need to slow it down because I'm not trying to be working all this weight off after all this is done. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that's been happening. That's all that's been going on. The heartburn is the same. The constipation is the same. The incontinence is the same. My weight, like I said, up and down a little bit. In week 35, I did my back. So my back pain throughout the second trimester was terrible. Why I say trimester? Throughout the second trimester was terrible, and then in the first week and a half of the third trimester, it was bad. But since then, it has subsided. In week 35, it kind of came back a little bit, and it had me uncomfortable when I would sit down for too long or something like that. So that wasn't ideal. And a lot of nights, because of the heartburn, I would literally have to sleep sitting up like this. And as you can imagine, that is super duper uncomfortable. So as you can imagine, I didn't get much sleep on those nights because I'm just not accustomed to sleeping sitting up like this. I like laying down. I like laying on my stomach. That's what I like. So yeah, that's a no-go. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I do have a doctor's appointment this week. First of all, I have another childbirthing class on Tuesday of this week, and then I have my doctor's appointment on Wednesday of this week, my 36 weeks doctor's appointment. After that, I go back at week 38, and they'll pretty much see me every week after that. So, yeah. We can go ahead. Let me take off my belt. Oh, I didn't even really have to take it off. She just popped off. But let me go ahead and take off my belt and show you guys my bump. Show the bump shot. So let me go ahead and back up. So this is it now. The chair is black, so you can't. There we go. Let me move my arm. So that is it, Linty. Y'all know we get personal around here, so I'll go ahead and so that is the bump shot from the side. This is it from the front. And I rub coconut oil on my stomach every day, sometimes twice a day. I am, you can't see it, but I do have a little stretch mark down here. And I have a couple little stretch marks up here. Nothing too crazy, but I have been getting a few stretch marks, which is a no-go for me. Kind of alarming. Girl, we gotta get it together because we're not trying to have stretch marks. We ain't trying to get the weight off and have stretch marks. That's team too much. But yeah, that is the bump shot. Okay, that is my 34 and 35 week pregnancy update. I love y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. Make sure you click that subscribe button. If you like this video, make sure you like. I love reading you guys' comments and responding. Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram at Angelle's Life. What else? I hope you guys, I know my last video was a budget video. That was my first one. I really do hope you guys enjoyed that. I worked really hard on it, and I look forward to, one, sharing more aspects of my life, like budgeting and finances and stuff like that, especially since we are about to convert to a one income household again. And just, you know, just Angelle's life, period. But I love y'all so much. I cannot wait to see y'all in the next video, okay? What up? Nothing else? Peace.